What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Conan Exiles. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to have you here today. Let's swing out for a little while and continue surviving. So I restarted just to get myself recentered at the beginning. Get my water skin back was actually the big part. I didn't want to lose that water skin permanently. And so we're back on the edge of the oasis again, just trying to take a look around. If I'm going to die this time, I'm going to try and do it in a spot that's a little bit more convenient to find. But we're going to be a little bit more threat aware this time around. Last episode was a bit of a learning process for me. Didn't go super well. Learned some lessons the hard way by getting hit in the face with pointy objects that eventually led to my death, and also being eaten. The enemies in this game are pretty ruthless. Now I am naked at the moment. We have collected some plant fibers and stuff, so I'll probably start off with crafting clothing. So there it is. We got that going on. A little bit of clothing rocking. We've got a level up ready to go. I'm actually strongly leaning towards giving myself vitality levels, which I think is what we did in the previous episode. I just wanted to make sure that we have enough HP to get by because the enemies hit us really, really, really hard. Aside from that, we don't have the ability to learn any recipes just yet. Or wait, I do. Never mind then. If we have the ability to make recipes, I'm just going to do that. Let's get back to work. I think in this episode we should be able to get some basic crafting done, get some buildings built, start making the first vestiges perhaps of civilization, or at the bare minimum, just a place to lay our heads so that we're safe for a little while. I think I got a bunch of rocks laying around, so I should be able to make my tools pretty easily. And then we'll fight whatever comes. We'll fight whatever comes and takes care of it. So we've got that right there. We've got that right there. I need plant fibers for that other part. It's going to take us a few minutes to craft things up anyways. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities between this game. I think you can definitely tell that it was developed with the intent to be like Ark, but in a different setting. Like, the game feels very much like Ark. You guys probably haven't played it yet because the game doesn't come out for another day or two. Or by the time you see this video, maybe it will be out. I'm not really entirely too sure. But what I'm saying is just it feels a lot like Ark. It feels like that's what they were aiming for. From the way the animations work to the way the game functions, it all feels very much like our dear friend Ark Survival Evolved. The only difference is there are no dinosaurs. Instead, there are shalebacks. Hooray. I don't think any of us want to mess with a shaleback right now, though. As far as my pants go, it's crafting my pants right now. It takes a long time to craft pants while you're on the lam. It's very, very difficult. We can right-click to put our dukes up so that we can throw out some punches, but you got to be careful because you can actually get stunned when enemies hit you, and when you get stunned, you can't swing back. Oh, this dude's about to learn the hard way. I got myself a machete. Well, okay, I've got myself an axe. I've got myself like a rudimentary hatchet. Yeah, that only took us like 4 swipes. Not bad at all. I thought that was going to be a lot more difficult. Let's get some bone, some feral flesh. Ooh, okay, so what can I use feral flesh for? Let's have a look. It's just got a number on it. I don't think it actually does anything. We've leveled up from that as well. I'm going to put something into strength so that I can hit a little bit harder. Meanwhile, if we could get a bow, that would be really, really badass. I need 2 points in order to unlock that. We've got Mercenary 4. So if I'm level 3, I can get Mercenary. Rudimentary Shield of Loosely Bound Branches, and then a Blunt Brittle Sword. Ooh, yeah, get that. Get the fighting implements. Get the fighting implements. Okay, so that's going to require twine. That's just fine. We can get in line to make some twine. I don't think it's going to be too hard to get down and dine on twine. There should be a number of bushes and things around here, and if there's not bushes, I should be able to get what I want off of trees, maybe. Give me some plant fibers real fast. There we go. Big old stack of these sumbitches. Plant fibers everywhere. Look just like some weed hair. That's what plant fibers are. It's basically like the hair of the weed. Just sort of like the hair of the dog, but a little different. Is there a shaleback down there? I couldn't see, but it looked like something was walking around down there, and I'd rather not tempt fate. Not too much. So for both of these, I need twine. Let me make a fiber bedroll as well. In fact, just turn everything we have into twine for right now. That'll be good enough. Where's our XP at? It's right there. So it looks like we actually don't XP from... We might have 2 separate levels. So every time the anvil goes around, the one with the green meter, maybe every time that goes around, we end up with a new skill point for learning recipes, whereas the XP bar affects our stats and our skills. Either way, we're going to deforest this there, although there's a shaleback right there. I'm not going to tempt fate this time around. I'm going to stay the hell away from anything that looks like it might be able to murder me without too much trouble. And that shaleback is definitely one of those things. We fought one in the previous episode. Holy shit, that thing went in on us. That thing made us miserable. It hit us with its elbows. It was doing all kinds of Muay Thai. I was terrified. It was the worst. Give me a sword. I don't have any wood to make a shield, but you know what? I will in just a second. We used up a little bit of our durability on this axe in order to wipe out that nasty, I don't even know what that thing was. That imp, I guess, is what it was called the last time we fought it. Let's chop down some trees. One of the downsides to the restart is that, unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of resources on me right now. There we go. Perfect. It wouldn't be a survival game if I didn't have to spend 30+ minutes chopping trees. It's part of the genre. It's a trope. You gotta do it. If you don't do it, you will never be happy playing survival games. I've actually played survival games on this channel with no tree chopping, and you should see the cacophony of lamentation. And it's not just the lamentation of the women. It's the lamentation of everybody. They're just like, where's the tree chopping? One can't have a survival game without tree chopping. What is this? I quit. I refuse to pay for it. Nope, absolutely not. I boycott. So it's good to see that they've made sure that they've put in the absolute most rudimentary facets of a survival game. Now, our water supply is a little bit low, so can I drink? Oh, cool. Yeah, let's drink our water then, I guess. A sealed leather skin for storing water. Chances are I may be able... Okay. I was trying to see if maybe I was able to, because it says it's a leather-bound book. Am I able to salvage things? Was what my question was. I wanted to know if I would be able to take stuff and then convert it into other base parts by picking it up. I like it when systems have treasure like that. So we've got about 40 stones right there. Let's see what happens when we pickaxe on one of these for a bit. We get 3 stone. Oh, and it's coming apart this time. The ones that I did last time didn't break. Interesting. That's cool. I like that feature. I like the fact that the stone falls apart when you hit it. That's kind of cool. Very nice. Well, that'll save us some time in having to sit around farming bullshit for hella long, because I was a little bit worried about stone farming taking a tad too much effort. But I'm glad to see that we broke our stone hatchet. That's unfortunate. Oh, it just makes a new one. Nice. That's a really, really cool feature. So if you have it hotkeyed, and the axe is on like your 1 key, when it breaks, you just press 1 and it uses whatever resources you have to instantly repair it and give you another one. Very cool. Very, very nice, in fact. I like that a lot. Let's continue getting some wood over here. I don't know what our encumbrance is going to look like. Oh, I think that's what that thing is on the right. I think the thing on the right is actually our encumbrance. So I can't really craft much right now. I need 360 stone, 160 wood. Good lord, that's a lot. And then I need 25 twine. Well, all I was doing this for was access to... Ugh. I need more twine. Where's some bushes at? There we go. Give me that stuff. We will have to start thinking about maybe getting some food pretty soon, too. I don't know if eating the flesh is an option. So we've got putrid meat, feral flesh. I've got food poisoning, so that's probably not going to end well for me. We got to test stuff, though. We got to test stuff, but not before we get our bedroll going. Come on. Find some more bushes around here. So food poisoning is more than likely going to make my health meter go down faster, or it's going to make my food meter go down faster, and I'm not sure which. We need a bedroll, though, to respawn. I'm going to do my best to die near my bedroll if I can. Got our sword right there. Not much of a blade, but it's something. We've also got access to a shield, but we need twine for that. Go ahead and make me some of that while I farm this out, just to make sure that it's moving along. Very nice. I like this so far. It feels like a polished survival game. Like, there are some survival games that are kind of on the edge. Like, Reign of Kings was one of those for me when it first came out, where it was like, alright, I can see what they're going for, but it's sort of on the edge right now. I don't know if, you know, it's ever going to be super amazing, but it's got the bones. This actually feels like a full-fledged game already. While I haven't seen any of the siege combat or anything, just the basics of this. There's a person right there. I don't know where this guy's coming from. I'm going to make the bedroll, though, just in case. Let's get the bedroll crafted right now. I don't know if he's going to de-aggro or how that's going to play out. What did the bedroll do? How many did that take? It took 3 of my twine up. Okay, so I only got 3 left. Now, if I take this bedroll... I'm going to put it right there. And then we've got dismantle, we've got cancel, and we've got interact. So my spawn point has been updated. We start out on this little ridge. Very nice. Right, a little bit of wood there. We only needed 160. So let's avoid... So see, I think some of the rocks are breakable and some of them are not. I wanted to make an altar to Mitra today, though, if I can. Basically, I'm just trying to get some of the crafting stuff done. I don't know how many stones it wanted for the altar of Mitra. So for the shrine of Mitra, I needed 360 stone. Oh, that's going to be way too much. I'm not going to be able to carry that around at all. Okay. Well, never mind then. As far as my coarse tunic goes, my health is dropping and my hunger is looking a little bit wacky too. But now that I've got a bedroll, I should be able to recover my stuff. So... there was a person back there. There's a shale back right there, but I saw a person standing over here, and I want to help them. I want to give them aid. Not to don't pluralize that. It changes the meaning of this. It changes the meaning of the sentence. It makes me sound far more aggressive and vindictive than I actually am. But I've got a sword, and I've got the capabilities to kill this guy. So, oh, they're not friendly. Okay, I thought maybe they were. They might be the guys that we can enslave. That seems vaguely possible. I can't really run right now because... where did my bedroll end up? There it is. I don't know if I want to bring it with me or if I just want to put it at like a centralized location. Oh, that only gives me plant fibers back, so you can't like pick it up and take it with you? Okay. I don't like that. I was hoping that, was really hoping that the way it would go down is that I'd be able to pick it up kind of like in the long dark and like carry it around with me and whatnot. It's fine. It's not too huge of it. I wonder if I can eat the bugs that I have in my inventory. Hey. It kept the starvation at bay. That's all that I wanted. It said just barely. Small seeds taken from the foliage of the exiled lands. As far as our attributes go, we haven't picked up anything yet. As far as learning recipes goes, we haven't really picked anything up there yet either. Acolyte of Yogg. I'll probably take the stone foundations or something next. I don't know. So I don't want combat stuff. I want construction things. So do I start with... So apprentice stonemason is at level 3, but I need a point. So can you not make wooden structures? Or like how do you get the wooden structures? Because I kind of feel like I should be able to make like a wooden thing pretty early on. I'm going to get rid of that meat right there. I don't think it's going to be helpful. And then instead of sitting around here waiting for something to happen, let's start gathering some flaxseed. Now then, on this side there is a bush over there that looks a little different than some of the bushes and things that we've seen before. I'm going to go have a look at it, although there is a... Let me craft the bedroll one more time again. Luckily, the bedroll isn't that expensive, but... Here, continue making more twine. We could always use more twine. Alright, so in case I die, this is going to spawn me in right here. So there it is. Our fiber bedroll is going to put us right at the top of this place in case shit goes down. In case shit goes down in the town, clown. What is this? Oh, it'll give me plant fibers. Okay. Not very many, but it does something. Their aggro range does not seem that far. We've got a couple of people down here. I need 8 twine in order for this to work. Do I have enough for... Oh, I need a little bit more. Ask and ye shall receive. There we go. So I wanted to make the shield before we went any further, because the shield allowed me to actually parry. I'm going to put it in my right hand. Or, I'm sorry, my left hand. I know my left from my right. I graduated from kindergarten. I'm going to put it in my left hand. I'm going to see if I can block and parry while I'm fighting, so that when I throw down on these guys, maybe we'll be a tad more resilient. I mean, we've already got our lucky pirate rope, and we got that dope-ass bracelet. That bracelet is what's up. So, we have a shield now. So how do I equip it? Oh, okay. It just goes onto the 3 key. So that's going to be that hand right there. Let me see if I can pull one of these guys and we're going to fight him. Alright, my goal now is let's pull them back over to here. Oh, that dude's got a real hammer. Oh, we got him. We barely survived that shit, though, but we got him. Okay, so let's have a look. What do they have? So he's got 10 plant fibers. Ew, we chopped his body. His guts fell out. Good lord. That dude had a rough afternoon. Oh, I was hoping we could take some of their gear, like, because one of them had a warhammer. So you don't actually get the gear that they're carrying? Damn. I was hoping we would get that guy's warhammer and then also take his shoes because they look nicer than ours. I'm a little bit disappointed right now. I'm not even going to lie to you. A little disappointed that I don't get that warhammer. I'm a warhammer aficionado. I very much like warhammers. I think they're like the coolest weapon ever. And so the sooner that I can have one, the happier I will be. Wasn't there 3 of them down here, though? I thought there was 3 down here. I'm not like wholeheartedly trying to get involved in drama right now, but... Nah, shit. The ability to defend myself is never one thing that I would turn my nose up at. Oh, he got me. Alright, well, he's down. I mean, it's not that bad, but he didn't have anything for me. Let me harvest off of him. Feral flesh and some hides. Okay. A little bit of something. I'm going to repair that so that we still have a shield, because it seems to me that having some kind of object to get behind when fighting is a really, really good plan. They've got a treasure chest right there. Unfortunately, there's kind of like there's a shaleback in the way. Definitely a shaleback in the way. Okay. Let me eat some bugs real fast. I don't think bugs are supposed to be a long-term solution to our hunger issues. In addition, we're going to have to make our way down to the water. We don't have a choice. So that's an imp over there. There's a shaleback over there. I don't like any of the situations that I'm in right now. There's a little shaleback right there. I like the music, too. The music really sets the tone for the game. Alright, so he's been handled. Some shaleback eggs. Probably not going to make a whole lot of friends with the shaleback eggs. There's a possibility there may be some ramifications for that. Yeah, give my sword, give my sword. We gotta get this dude. Oh, I just chopped down a tree with my sword because I'm a badass like that. There, give me more of his feral flesh. Give me whatever I can harvest off him. It does look like you can use crafting tools for other tasks. So if you really, really want to, that's an option. As far as the rabbit goes, can I kill that? Yeah, I know I'm thirsty. I'm working on it. So if I go down into the water, will that fix it? Huh, I don't know what's going on with the water, but it doesn't work like Ark. But if I'm in the water, can I... So I'm in the water. Ah, there we go. Perfect. So now we got our water meter filled back up. I am going to have to figure out this hunger thing. I think, personally... Oh, there's a big old statue over here. Holy shit. What's going on with that? Oh, we got another imp coming out of the woodwork here. I gotta get rid of him quick. We can't afford to be fighting nobody right now. There we go. So that's done. Trying to take out as many enemies as I can while I'm in the area because we do get... Oh, that's a shaleback. Let's not mess with him. He is the king of his domain, and we are not going to contest the point at all. Not even slightly. Get on out of here. So feral flesh is the same thing that the rabbit dropped. Can I build a campfire or anything yet? So we've got that. I went strength and I went vitality. Let's go with a little bit of... Let's go with a little bit of survival, I guess. And as far as learning recipes go, yeah, let's get a campfire. Let's get a campfire like right now, because that seems like the next thing that I would want so that I can cook some of this flesh. So I need 50 branches in order to make this work. That's actually quite a bit. Jesus. I wonder why it takes 50 branches to make a fire. Can't I just substitute with logs or something? There we go. Get him out of the way. My sword back. Feral flesh gone. Alright, so the next question would be... Actually, I have those eggs. Can I eat the eggs? Because if that buys me a little bit more time, I'm inclined to accept that as a solution. That's all I really need anyways. So we've got our campfire over here. We've basically killed everything that's super hostile in the area. All the other stuff is mildly hostile. It only comes... It's, you know, it's not spicy hostile. You don't put that on a taco, you know what I mean? These are like the almost hostile enemies. You got to walk real close to them in order to get them to take a snap at you. That's all right. Grab some branches from over here, and I'm going to see if I can cook up some of this flesh. That's what I really want. So is there like an imp village over here? Like, what is this? There's a bunch of them. It looks like you can sneak up on them. Oh, this dude over here wants some. He's got a big boy weapon too. Come on, fight me. That's right, you're naked. I'm naked. We're throwing down. Why are you cheering so much when you're getting your ass kicked? Apparently, he's just going to cheer for himself today. That's all he's going to do. Can I chop him up for anything? Ooh, human flesh. Gross. I mean, I don't see how that's any different than any other flesh, I suppose, but still, my point stands. So I don't have 50 sticks in order to get that done. We got a couple of ferals over here. However, we got one more guy left over here. I'm going to go fight him. Oh. Ow. How dare you. I'm just going to hack and slash. I think I can outrun her on the DPS race. She's got 11 wood and also a lot of blood inside of her. A lot of blood inside of her. Who would have ever have known that humans were amazing receptacles for blood? Well, we've killed off a lot of people today. I mean, we've committed a pretty solid chunk of murder. Pretty solid chunk. Let's go ahead and craft ourselves a campfire and see what's going on here. So the campfire is being crafted with the steel water skin. I'm going to need some twine in order to get that done. Work on the twine, absolutely. I like to click things. If you're wondering why I'm not doing the craft all button, it's because I like clicking buttons very rapidly, going tick, 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 tick. It brings me joy. If it brings me joy, why does it bother you, dear internet individual? Why does it bother you? We've got a campfire here. Right? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so with our little campfire, let's get that set up. Campfire is open. It looks like current fuel burn time on. Okay. So maybe I gotta put... Oh, sorry. I think that's a tutorial over there. I wasn't looking at the center part. My bad. So we've got fuel right there. There we go. So we turn the fire on. And then we put some feral flesh in there. And then we just chill for a little bit. And the episode is over. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of Conan Exiles. I will see you all when next we meet, which is probably tomorrow. Hi to everybody, and take care out there.